Keegan, just how good does it feel to be back here after being away for so long and have a game like that where the crowd's just crazy?
Yeah, I mean, it was a long 8 games. I think we hadn't won in like 2 weeks or something like that. So the fact that we were 4-13 and we had a crowd like that just shows kind of how special Sacramento is, and they brought incredible energy. And to get 2 wins in a row when we were at our backs was big.
Keegan, you've been here to see kind of some of the low points already. Just to feel that building like come to life the way it did tonight. Just how much does that mean, do you think, to this group in terms of like driving you guys to maybe keep doing stuff like this?
Yeah, I think we haven't really experienced that. Obviously, it's easy to be a little content with the win once you come back from a losing streak, but I feel like we brought a really good energy tonight. And I feel like guys have a standard now that shows how we win and why we win, and tonight was, I think, the perfect example of that.
Hey, Keegan, congrats on the win and welcome back.
Appreciate it.
But wanted to ask you about the rotation of you, Max, and Precious. It seems like you have a little bit more flexibility and energy on that front line. What are you seeing together?
I think we were able to switch 1 through 5, which I feel like has been big for us because it makes us stay in our defense, our standard defense. And I think we held Minnesota like 101 points or something like that in 4 quarters. And I think we made it tough on them with our rotations. And Precious has been really good. I feel like he's gotten more comfortable the longer he's been here. And he was a spark plug for us for sure today.
Keegan, career high 15 rebounds tonight. With Domas out, just how big is it for you how much do you need to be that player?
Yeah, whether it's offense or defense, it's a big hole to fill because Domas is one of the best rebounders in the league. It's a collective effort. We have a lot of athletic guys that can just fly and go grab rebounds, and I'm one of them. And tonight, I obviously had a couple offensive as well.
Keegan, obviously this is just your 3rd game back, but you seem to be, being a little more aggressive right now. What's your mindset? Has your mindset changed this season at the start of the season?
I think I just had a really good off season. I got away from Sacramento a little bit. I feel like I just kind of unlocked a different mindset going into this year, and obviously I couldn't really start the season. Obviously I missed a month to start, and for me it's just kind of finding my rhythm back, and each game I'm getting more comfortable on the court. So aggression is not really an issue for me this year.
You mentioned this being a good example of how you guys can win games. Where do you specifically sort of see that identity?
It's on the defensive end. I think it's how we turn defense into offense because we don't want to run play after play and slow the game down. We want to be able to force turnovers, play aggressive defense, make it tough for the other team. If they make tough shots and win the game, that's just how the game is. But it's just trying to pick up the pace offensively and defensively.
Back here. Keegan, you had mentioned earlier that it didn't matter that you guys were 4-13 and these fans came out and cheered you guys on through overtime, through the end of the game, even when you guys were down by double digits. When you have a fan base like that who is starved for great basketball and still shows up and shows out regardless of what this team is going through, how, as players, does that make you guys feel, and how much does that inspire a performance like what we saw tonight?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I think I've experienced how great this fan base can be when we're winning, and honestly, I haven't really experienced it when we're losing, when we have this kind of record. So it's been great. I remember I watched a video like a couple weeks ago of like our first run out of game 1 in the playoffs, and just to try and get that feeling back. I feel like this was somewhat of a feeling like that tonight. So I think I'm just trying to chase that.
Keegan, see you missed your first 15 games. You had a lot of time, to view and see what, your team was doing, even though it was a little bit of a struggle. Just, sitting there and watching them, did, you observe some things that, hey, once I get in there, I'm going to be able to handle some things and help this team win?
Yeah, I just think it was energy-wise. I think we're at times we're kind of trying to have them miss shots instead of force them to miss shots. I think my energy getting up and down the court in transition was something that I wanted to pick up when I came back, and just little things on the defensive end, blocking shots, getting offensive rebounds, those little things, and trying to shoot more threes because that's something that in the league is kind of a trend now with the good teams. And for us to win games, we have to shoot more threes, and we have a lot of good shooters on this team.
Keegan, there have been a bunch of nights already this year where this team didn't have that kind of fight. Tonight was I think the most fight this team's shown. Where did that come from? Did somebody say something, do something? Where did that collective energy and effort come from?
I mean, I feel like it was almost getting a monkey off our back. It was a long road trip. Obviously, I wasn't there for half of it, but we struggled a little bit on that road trip. So I think to get back home after winning in Denver, which was a big win, and having a night like this, crowd-wise was huge, and just keep moving forward. And I think that'll just hopefully progress us into a better record.
Yeah.